Hello and welcome to Too Lazy to Read. Today, Elizabeth and I are embarking on a deep dive into a true global literary phenomenon, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. This short novel, first published in 1988 in Portuguese, has since been translated into more than 65 languages and sold over 65 million copies worldwide. It's an international bestseller that's become a cultural touchstone, even counting people like Bill Clinton and Will Smith among its fans. Not bad for a fable about a humble shepherd on a treasure hunt, eh?
Not bad at all. In fact, if you haven't seen The Alchemist on someone's bookshelf, or heard them gush about following your dreams, have you even been paying attention? This book is everywhere. High school reading lists, celebrity reading lists, you name it. So yeah, Nigel, it's kind of a big deal.
Absolutely. Coelho's The Alchemist is often described as a charming, simple parable packed with inspirational wisdom. Half the time it feels like a self-help book in disguise, albeit a very poetic one. In fact, one New York Times critic famously quipped, "It's more self-help than literature," and The Guardian even called it children's literature. Ouch. But clearly, readers around the world didn't mind one bit. They've connected deeply with its message of pursuing your personal legend, basically your destiny or life's purpose, and trusting the journey.
Right. It's a story that says dreams are not silly little fantasies but your personal calling, and it delivers that message with a mix of earnest inspiration and a good dose of magical allegory. The tone? Think part philosophical life lesson, part fairy tale, and somehow also part travel adventure across the Sahara, plus maybe a dash of fortune cookie wisdom thrown in for flavor, in a good way.
And we'll be exploring all of that. We're going to walk through the full story arc, spoilers and all, of Santiago, the young Andalusian shepherd at the heart of the tale. Along the way, we'll dig into the key events, the colorful characters he meets, an old king, an Englishman, an alchemist, of course, and more, and the big philosophical themes Coelho weaves in, like following your heart, reading omens, and the idea that when you really want something to happen, the whole universe will conspire to help you achieve it.
Bold promise universe. We'll see how that pans out for Santiago. Spoiler, the universe puts him through the ringer first.
Exactly. Nothing worth having comes easy, as they say. And Santiago's journey is full of setbacks, lucky breaks, and lessons learned. It's equal parts inspirational and, frankly, sometimes absurd, in a fun way. I mean, we're talking about a quest for treasure prompted by a recurring dream, guided by omens and a literal alchemist who can turn lead into gold. It's the stuff of legend, or personal legend, I should say.
Nice one. So, without further ado, let's dive into The Alchemist. Pack your bags, folks. We're off to sunny Andalusia to meet a shepherd boy who's about to have his life changed by a crazy little dream.
Our story begins in the rolling hills of Andalusia, in southern Spain. We meet our hero, a shepherd boy named Santiago. Now, Santiago isn't your typical shepherd. He's literate, loves reading, and he became a shepherd precisely because it let him travel with his flock. Quite the curious spirit. One night, while sleeping in an abandoned church under a big sycamore tree, his usual camping spot, he has a recurring dream. In this dream, a child tells him that he will find a hidden treasure buried near the Egyptian pyramids. Mysterious, right? This dream has hit him twice now, and it's really nagging at him.
I have bizarre dreams when I eat cheese at midnight, but I don't usually consider them a call to action. Santiago, though, takes this dream very seriously.
Serious enough that he decides to seek out someone who can interpret dreams. He visits a gypsy woman in a nearby town. Now, this gypsy fortune teller listens to his story and makes a deal. She won't charge him money, but if he finds the treasure, she wants 10% of it.
10% for a dream consultation? Bold move. I mean, what if his dream said the treasure was in his backyard? She'd be out of luck.
Well, in this case, she basically tells him what he already suspected. Go to Egypt, find the pyramids, and you'll find your treasure. Not much to go on, but it's enough to light a fire under Santiago. Still, he